stop your ego from turning that into
Because you grow up. You're not saying, I'm more sick. No, it's when the Shaykh says you are sick, you don't rebel. He says, stop that. That idea that you have. We say, don't be stubborn. Don't stop that. You keep doing that. That is how you're going to stop yourself. Not with other things. Other things is theory. Oh, no, I'm the worst one. Oh, no, I'm the worst one. I'm the worst one. Say you're the worst one when the Shaykh says you are the worst one. Say you're the worst one and says, no, you are wrong in that. Fix yourself. Ego doesn't let you to. It's because of this. It's because of that. It's because of this. It's because of that. Excuses coming out of your pockets. Do you understand me? That's the time you say, oh, look how sick I am. I cannot even stop myself from doing that. Defending myself all the time. Just sit. Just listen a little bit. This one he explains. There are others who don't explain. And you're left wondering why, maybe for years. This one he explains. While he's still explaining, while he still has the time to explain. Those who are letting their ego just to say, oh, I'm the worst, it's just games that you play with yourself. Games. Do you understand me? It's so easy to say, oh no, I'm the worst one. If you're really the worst one, why I'm not seeing you in the bathroom, cleaning up the bathroom all the time? Why? Some, they never even cleaned the bathroom before staying here for years. Men's and women's, correct or no? If you think you're the worst one, then why I'm not seeing you doing that? Why I'm not seeing you in the barn so often with Bilal, Hajj Bilal? Why I'm not seeing you trying to step on your ego to do things? Why? So easy. Because it's so easy to just say. So easy to just say. I learned my lesson. It's much harder. Now once you start doing that, because we're living in the world of senses right now. This dunya is here. Hawa is here. Shaitan is here. Your nafs is ruling. All these ones, they are ruling. You're in enemy territory. So you have to go according to the laws of the enemy. The laws of the enemy is what? The senses, correct? So now you say, okay, I think I'm so bad. So take your senses and put it under your feet. Let me go clean the bathroom. Let me do this. Let me do that. Then the lesson itself, it comes straight to you, correct or no? You may even see signs that says, it's okay, this is accepted. When you're just sitting there thinking theory, pulling your tasbih, astaghfirullah, theory. What about you say, okay, you really feel that you're the worst, then I'm going to let you to be with that one who is annoying the hell out of people 24 hours. Very annoying. You know, some people. You still think you're the worst? No, you think you're better, right? You say, why is this person so annoying? If you're really the worst, then you say, there's a lesson for me to learn. I'm going to listen. You think that one is not watching? Even if that annoying one puts that one under his feet, for instance, and he becomes like a servant, you think that the Shaykh is not watching your heart and not trying to understand, not understanding what you're doing? You think you're the worst, then do it. When we say, don't try to be boss all the time, trying to tell people what to do. Maybe be quiet a little bit. Don't try to give sohbat all the time. Be quiet a little bit. Offer people some help. Watch even your tone, what you're doing. Because it's not working. That's the time you're saying, oh, I want to, but no, I shouldn't. Although I know, no, I shouldn't. Let me try to sit here and learn from this one. Just sit and learn. This one washing dishes. Let me learn. Let me learn how this one is. Not to say how this one is bad, this one. No, just to say, what is this secret this one is having? It's doing things like this. Oh. How many of you really sit back and try to learn? And how many of you, thinking you know something, all the time you're trying to teach? Correct or no? That time when you're in that situation, you're trying to learn, then that time there's endless things for you to do. You step on your ego. And the spirit that is awakened in you, it is like curiosity. It is not negative. Of course, I'm talking about what's happening in the Dergah. I'm not talking about outside. I'm not talking about foreign politics. I'm talking about things. Murids to murid. Just pull back and learning. And even if you learn something, this person is doing something wrong, you say, oh, he's doing it like that. Huh. It's more of that attitude instead of, astaghfirullah, how can he do that? What? You by yourself, you will know. So that's how you're going to stop yourself. That's how you're going to learn, with small things like that. Even if someone asks, even if you know, say, and you're going to watch yourself very carefully. You have to. Then that's the time, whatever you know, they will raise it up. That's the time where they'll teach you things that you don't know. Because you are putting yourself in a situation when you say, I don't know. You're looking and you're watching. Even if someone who is, let's say, complete idiot, you're looking and you're watching. You said, oh, he has this good quality. Well, it cannot be that person is 100%, no? The fact that they are here, they cannot be 100%. And they're staying, especially when we, not back and forth, we knock them wall to wall. They're still here. Still, say, what is this? And what is it that they're doing right? And then how it becomes wrong, it becomes right again. What is it? And alhamdulillah, I'm not in that situation. Something to learn. Then that time you can see something bad, but you're not thinking you're better. You're seeing something bad that's in front, you don't think you're better. But you're learning from that one too. So you can never even have complete, let's say, dislike or hate to that person. You just say, it's very unfortunate, it's like this. Yes or no? Does it make sense what I'm telling you? Then you know this is the limit of that person too. Huh. You cannot go beyond that. So in so many ways, I cannot be upset beyond that too. To do that, it is zulm. To do that, you're being a tyrant. Kid takes something and breaks it. Does that mean that now you're going to take something and break his head? You know when a child does this and something does it, you know that there is a limitation there in the way that you're going to react. People have those limitations too. Then once you understand that limitations according to where you are, is not just taking lesson. It's not just taking lesson. Now, you made the dua to help, to serve. Now you're going to see, at least you're going to make the intention, I'm going to help this one. How I'm going to help this one? We'll see one day. That day will come, immediately you will know, okay, I can help like this, I can say like this. Maybe the way that the Shaykh says that one will not get it, but maybe the way that you reach to him from that angle, he's going to get it. He's going to learn, he's going to understand. At least you'll be able to help. Are you understanding what I'm saying? I think, especially the Murids, you understand 1000% what I'm saying. Huh? So this is how you pull back to, because what becomes to the man? What did he do to himself to think that I'm always going to offer advice? You have the permission? Those who have the knowledge, they don't want to give advice. They don't like it. Only prophets, they give advice. Sohbat, forget about it. The sheikhs, they give sohbat. Those who know that, they just be quiet and because they want to learn. You're sitting here and you're yawning, huh? Yeah. They want to learn. And they listen to themselves very clearly, not just the words, but they listen to their heart also. Where am I with this? And they look at how the words are dropping on people. It's not that easy. It's not. Otherwise, you will get the heaviness of doing that without proper permission, without proper knowledge. You understanding? So now, yes, you look at the heart. Move away from breaking hearts and not breaking hearts. You're constantly looking at your heart and you look at that one's heart. How it's happening. You don't just go blah, 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 because you heard something good and you're just repeating it. Can you go to the doctor, you see the doctor make an operation, can you go there and then you operate on someone? So now you have to be very careful. And once you have that carefulness, so many things will happen. The ashq will come. The care will come. The love will come because you are being very careful. Why? Because there's a characteristic of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He is very careful. He is Jabbar, He is Qahar. But especially to us, He sent the mercy. The most merciful has sent the most merciful of all prophets to us. We are the worst of nations, especially in the Akhir Zaman, yet He sent the most merciful. Even when it is to the most tyrant, Firaun, and he sent the prophet that is representing the most strict according to Shariat, and he's telling that prophet, speak gently to him. His heart may turn. Don't think speaking gently is just using words dripping with honey. Huh? To speak gently means gentle, means slowly, softly. No, step by step. Where you're going, you check. One step, you check. One step, you check. This is especially necessary for men because you don't do anything gently. Women it's easy because they cannot be rough. Of course, today's women, Allahu Alam. But they teach so many things now you cannot be because everything is so delicate now. Because it can cause so much pain if it's not. Not because you want to be so nice. And we learned that. Simple thing, baby sleeping. You think you can just move around, talk as you want? You're gentle. Why? Baby's going to wake up. Do you sit and do you philosophize about it? Do you have a discussion of what it means to be gentle or not gentle? No, because you know. You just have to be just quiet. And that sensibility, that heart, the women they have it, the men they need to. Through tariqat they may have. You watch. There is a connection there. Connection because you're watching. You're not just watching yourself saying blah, 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 blah. You're watching them. How is this affecting? You're watching yourself. Now, you do all of that, there is still no guarantee you're doing it 100%, of course. You do all of that, you make the proper intention, then all the broken parts of it, that we are weak, it's easy for those ones to clean it up. When you are careful. When you're not careful, then they get very upset. They say, now we have to clean up this mess. We told you so many times, yes, you can do it, but don't make a mess, you know? Like sometimes the kids, boys especially, they want to cook. They go into kitchen. Mother says, oh, you want to cook? Oh, very good. They're cooking. Whole kitchen upside down. They don't clean up. Who left to clean up? The mother. We're saying, don't do that. Then we have to clean up. And what are you cooking? So many times that you're cooking is nothing. Correct or no? Doesn't even taste so good. You cannot feed the whole family. Now we have to clean up. Now, if you're, let's say, we say, don't be busy too much in the kitchen. What you can do is to be busy, let's say, in the garden. That is your thing. You do that well, is good. Or to be a shepherd, okay, that's good. Or painting, or something else that you're doing that is your main thing, do that well. That's fine. But this thing, not too much, not yet. Don't even look for it. And we're telling you now, if you're not listening, your question, years that we're telling you, now in the presence of the holy ones, you're going to do that, you may get a smack. We're holding it also. We're saying, now you understand? Okay, I understand. Good. Now fix yourself. Of course, people have good intentions. We never doubt that. And because of that intention, it saves you all the time. Correct? Once upon a time, let me tell you a story. This murid loves his Shaykh so much. And the Shaykh says, I wish to go to visit this, where is it, Mr.? Let's say Taj Mahal. Okay? And the Shaykh says, prepare. He says, oh Allah, I prepare. Murid loves the Shaykh, Shaykh loves the Murid. Okay, you prepare. They travel there. Let's say days they travel. When they reach there, it's closed because the Murid failed to understand that there is a time when it's open and a time when it's closed. He feels very bad. The Shaykh didn't say anything. But we all know the Shaykh is hurting too, no? What is it that is saving that murid? His sincerity. Now, we have to move beyond that sincerity from an intention to the action. This is the hard part. Because to think that we're sincere is one thing, but to actually take it out, that is when you're going to meet with so many opposition. Dunya will interfere, your ego will interrupt, shaitan is going to trip you, people are going to say you. That is a time where it's harder, because inside just to sit by yourself, you can have the best of intentions. Now we say, now do it. That's when the challenge is happening. That is walking the path. Nothing is going to happen to that murid, but he feels very bad. He takes it as a lesson, yes, but understand now. The only thing that saves him is his intention. But there is still there is still some damage that is there. Now he's going to take it for the rest of his life. He's going to remember it. Now he's going to use it. Now he's going to say, good, I'm going to check. Now that mistake that he has done becomes invaluable. You understand? There is no money that can buy that, because always is going to stick to him. If he hears that as a story, it's not going to make such an impact on him. It's not going to touch him so much. But because he had gone through it, now he's going to understand. But he has to use it. If he forgets about it, then you forget about it. But if he remembers and he uses it, that he wants to go far up, put it over there as a break. Okay, now he's going to check. Then that becomes, he turns everything that he does into gold. So, we are in this way to make progress every day. If you know these are the things that you have to improve, then you can make progress. If you say, I don't have nothing to improve, or you become stubborn, you will not have progress, and you get more sick. But if you say, I have this, and you're working, you're trying hard to work, and you're listening, and you're working according to how the doctor is telling you, then you may change. No, not you may. You will definitely change. You understand? And the change is not to make you to become worse. The doctor is not trying to kill you. It's trying to make you to become better because there's work for you to do. Now, the damage that you are doing, he may hold it. It's not touching you, it's touching him. But later, he may not hold it anymore. Now you have to go. Then he's going to touch you. And we have no excuse. Oh, you think it was, people look as if so easy, huh? Walking here, walking there in Turkey, huh? Oh, what is it that we do? Oh, we just walk from here, walk to there. You following, you understand that there were hundreds of tests in front of you, correct or no? Yes or no? Don't sleep. Why are you nodding your head? You weren't there. No, you cannot even carry the things that are here. Yeah, inshallah. Those who are following, you understand that, right? You think it is not heavy, you think we're not tested, the one who's in front. That if you make one wrong turn, there are hundreds following you. It is not just inspiration. Huh? They have to cut out your heart. So, if you like, to go to the Miraj, prepare for your heart to be cut. Because even Prophet ﷺ had to go through that. Ya Allah, forgive us. What is it that we're doing? Nothing. Don't think we are something. We are nothing. We're just there to try to walk in the footsteps of our Shaykh sincerely and to hold on to him sincerely. That's all. May it be accepted, inshallah. Wa min Allahu tawfiq al-Fatiha.